What's up? Welcome to Hot Wings Live, episode number 7. We are raising money for two incredible charities. Music Counts. Music Counts celebrates musical excellence and puts instruments in the hands of children who need them the most. And ARF Ontario, the Animal Rescue Foundation of Ontario, who work with First Nation communities and rural areas to help find permanent, loving homes for animals who are in need. Cats, dogs, everything. You can download below if you are on a browser. The button is right below the stream. Sorry if I'm looking up right now. I got two screens going here. It's kind of weird. The donate button is below if you are in a browser. If you are on a mobile phone, you can go to www.streamlabs.com/hotwingslive and donate there. Again, all proceeds are going to Music Counts and the Animal Rescue Foundation of Ontario, ARF Ontario. We have an incredible cast of 6 musicians, radio icons, and Greg, the producer. So we've got Alan Cross, radio icon, the ongoing history of new music. We have John Angus MacDonald of the Trews. We have Colin MacDonald of the Trews. We have Blake Prince of Teeth, Colin Gray of Texas King, and Saveria of Saveria. Charlie Watson of Lazarus. Charlie Watson of Lazarus Esports was going to be here with us, but unfortunately, he is not. He had a family emergency and can't. We wish him all the best. And then last but not least, we do have producer Greg Hatchett. Greg Hatchett, man in the helms up there with peace signs.
How you doing?
Hey, Greg.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the show, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
So all of our guests tonight will be eating 8 different wings, each with a different sauce. The hot sauce gets hotter as we go. If you follow along in the chat, hang out, ask some questions, but between every wing, we will be answering, well, you guys will be answering some trivia questions to win some prizes. We've got a lot of great gift certificates, band t-shirts, vinyl, and so much more. So welcome. Welcome you all. Welcome to all the guests. Are you guys stoked?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you, are all of you guys hot fanatics? Do you enjoy eating spicy foods?
I like spicy food, but I'm not what you would consider a fanatic. I do like some Caribbean Scotch bonnet sauces, but I tend to have that on things like rice or in rotis. I with my wings, I never go above medium because I think that overpowers the wings.
See, that's my personal perspective. Well, one, I have an ulcer and I can't eat hot stuff anymore or else I will explode and die, which is partially why I'm here. But yeah, to me, it was all about the fine level of flavor versus spice. As we get down to the deeper, including the last dab, there is no flavor there whatsoever. It is just straight up axe. Well, I mean, I guess
last dab's pretty tasty,
so,
but last dab's pretty tasty. It's just really, really hot. The bomb, on the other hand, is a different story.
Oh, sorry. Yes, the bomb is the one that I was thinking of.
Is the bomb the last one?
That's
like
right.
that?
Yes.
Sick. That's gonna suck.
Okay, I haven't tried any of this, so this is all going to be a surprise.
I haven't tried anything either.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna get some.
Well, I mean, we might as well get started. Sauce number 1. So that'll be H on your color by number palettes there.
And before we get started here, I'd just like to give a shout out to a few people that have donated actually before the event even started. So we have Emom75, donate $10, Rock Goddess, Smitty Acorn, Jesse Jane. Thank you very much for your donations. Much appreciated.
I recognize this.
Yeah. I think the True Crew is here.
Amazing. Welcome, Trews Crew. Okay, are we starting to eat this stuff yet?
Are we in this?
Yeah.
I did meatballs with the chicken.
Meatballs, nice.
Cheers. How much are we supposed to use? The whole thing or just a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Are we supposed to eat the whole wing as well?
It's up to you.
The rules here.
But I would start.
All right.
I would start with the whole wing and then see how it goes.
Nothing wrong with that.
This one's nice.
So
Nothing wrong with that.
this is sauce number 1. It's a medium sauce. It's from the Hot Sauce Co. It is a habanero and mango. 11,400 Scovilles.
It's okay.
That's great.
I'm good.
Don't get too cocky now.
So I've learned over the 7 episodes that the Scoville unit really doesn't matter too much. Or so it seems. There seems to be a big jump in others where we'll go from 11,000 to like 200,000. But some guests will find the earlier wings spicier than the others. It depends on the extracts.
Yeah. And sauces are hard to
7.
nail down because you could get a piece of pepper in your chunk of sauce, and it could be hotter than others.
What does it mean? What's the word? Where is it derived from? Scoville.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Scoville. I could tell you that. I don't know. He found a way to measure the.
It's an index of perceived hotness.
That's right.
Okay.
Index of perceived hotness. Love that.
Thank God Alan is here to continuously educate us.
Alan says it,
Next
sounds,
level.
it sounds like I've learned something. It really does.
There you go.
I love it.
I have a question for everybody here. Has anybody ever ordered a plate of wings and only got the drumlets? Or have you had a set of wings in a bar or wherever it is, and all you get are the wing parts?
Flats, yeah.
Flats?
Flats. Well, okay. These are knees. These are lips. So I had an order of wings the other day, and it was a dozen wings, and 11 of them were lips. Like, come on.
What do you prefer?
Oh, I'm a drumlet guy.
Yeah.
I'm also a drumlet. A lot of people seem to prefer flats, but I've
Who
always
does?
been.
Nobody does.
I don't like them at all.
Who are these
people?
I did learn a trick though. Can I show you this?
Yeah.
So eating a flat can be kind of difficult, but there is a way to do it. So if you hold it like this and you twist it, oh, that's not good.
This is
You
great.
twist it, and then you pull out the top bone like that,
Boom.
and then
Nice.
The skull comes off in one piece.
Whoa.
You're really
changed my life.
sticking
I
with
saw that on
it,
YouTube.
Alan.
Changed my life.
Yep. Master wing.
Dude,
Wait, it's a
That's a
twist?
mic drop on there.
The
So
history
twist
of wing eating.
Yeah.
you just changed the game.
I've always just stuck them in my mouth and moved the bones around with my tongue.
Yeah.
We had a couple more donations coming in from Joanna and Cowbell. Thank you very much, Joanna and Cowbell.
But cowbells can be generous.
Needs more
All
cowbell.
right, so wing number 1 was brought to you by City versus Nature. We're going to give away a City versus Nature gift card.
Hey, we actually have
If you know the answer to this in the chat. Saveria was featured on season 2 of this CTV show. Saveria was featured on this season 2 CTV show.
Just for us or for the people?
get it.
Sorry,
for
this
the
is for the
chat.
people in the
Are
chat
we,
here.
are we supposed to be eating number 2 right now?
No, not yet. All right.
Did somebody
No,
feed the
no.
hot sauce to their dog?
That's me. That's Squirt, the English Terrier.
No one stopped me, says Letter Kenny. No, it is a.
That would be awesome, though.
All right, Marina Ocean comes in with the launch. Yes, Saveria was featured on season 2 of the launch. She was a winner. Saveria, what were some of the highlights from you being on the launch as well, auditioning on American Idol, both past last year?
On the launch, I would say probably the recording studio. I got to work with producer John Levine. He's incredible. Worked
Nice.
with Avril Lavigne, Dua Lipa, some great pop stars out there. So sharing, the studio with him was awesome. And as well as American Idol, you said.
Yeah, how was that experience for you?
It was interesting. It was definitely interesting. I mean, being in a room with Lionel Richie, Luke Bryan, and Katy Perry was intimidating, to say the least.
Holy.
But Katy Perry's reaction, like if you guys have seen it, for those of you watching out there, like to have her on my side and listening to her growing up, it was pretty sweet. So I mean,
Yeah, she lost her shit. It was great.
yeah, she did. She punched through the American Idol sign. I don't believe anymore. And I was like, and I couldn't even hug her. She just like ran off screaming. But it was really weird to me. And then I just like hugged Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan, and I was just like, all right, see you later.
That video was incredible though, and it went pretty viral. I think it was one of the most watched.
That was like 2 million views.
Yeah, outside of a winner or anything like that. So that's incredible to have that kind of experience.
Yeah.
As terrible as it was, I guess.
Honestly, like I wouldn't change anything. I think I was really well received, and actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm saying it anyway. They asked me to come back, so I might be back. On American
Oh,
television at some
nice.
point. Definitely not next season, but who knows?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Congrats.
That's fantastic. Little known fact as well, Saveria also works the door at the London Music Hall. She is one of the best door girls in the country.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, does Katy Perry still tweet at you or what?
Dude, we're best friends now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're not. No, I actually haven't talked to her since I left. Sadly, but yeah, who knows? Maybe she'll hit me up in my DMs at some point. I don't know.
Don F14 says, I hear Milk does work, Colin Gray. Some people are saying the London Music Hall staff are the greatest. I'm a little biased, but whatever. You guys all look like you're doing pretty good right now. So I feel like we should just jump right into number 2.
Oh yeah.
I liked number 1. Number 1 was really nice.
I'm glad I was number 1 because I feel like the last one, I'm not going to be able to function. So whoever's the last, I'm sorry.
Well, the first one's from London.
Yeah, this is sauce number 2 is another medium. It's from Ruckus Foods right here in London, Ontario.
Oh, this is
the Hot Wings collab Fire and Ice, 1,400 plus Scoville units.
Nice.
This one usually gets rave reviews. So hopefully,
sweet.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Sweet chili heat.
Like literally sweet.
It's got honey.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'll have more of that.
We'll get you a bottle, Alan, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
For this round, we are going to give away a Texas King t-shirt. Woo! If you know the answer to this question, Texas King, another London band, just prior to COVID, finished a North American tour with Big Wreck. They have just released a new single. Do you know what it is called? What is the new Texas King single?
Buzz in quick.
I mean, your roommates are here, so they've got to have it. Somebody's got to have it.
Yeah. When I'll let you know while they're chiming in their answers, the shirt is made right here. Melvin, the drummer at Texas King, we're roommates in this place, and he has a screen printing machine in the basement with the conveyor belt, and it's a homemade shirt. Orders the shirt here, he prints it.
Beautiful.
Yo, free merch.
Cut out.
Kyle Knoxville 24 is coming in with Giants. That is correct. How are you guys doing with that one? Everybody still good?
Yeah, that was delicious.
Is anybody feeling a little residual heat on the tip of the tongue?
Yeah, totally.
A little bit.
The front or the back?
Front, very front.
Fine for me too.
I can proudly say no. I'm enjoying this one.
Oh, shit.
Well, Colin Gray, you guys, Texas King, you're still eating, but we're going to ask while you have your mouth open anyways. Texas King have a bunch of demos in the works. Do you have any plans for them? Is there a new record coming out soon, or what can we expect?
What is this, a press release? We got some media junkies.
That's
here.
right.
Yeah, we have lots of songs cooking right now. We have, I believe, 19 or maybe even 20 new demos that we're sitting on. And we're speaking with a couple different producers we have in mind. And I don't want to say too much and put my foot in my mouth, but definitely keep your ears peeled for the new year. Because so long as we can line things up the way they ought to be lined up, we will have some new tunes for your ear holes. We play a lot of the new songs, not a lot, but we play some of those new songs in our live set. Well, I guess we did.
On your live stream.
Yeah.
Now
So,
with your...
Yeah, so, some of them have been cooking up for a while, and if you were at a live show, you may have heard one.
With your newfound relationship with Ian Thornley and him coming out and playing the tunes with you guys every night, is there any thoughts into a co-produce situation with him, or?
Ding, ding, ding. There's one of the producers we're speaking with.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, we're speaking with him and Eric Ratz and just seeing what we can line up. Yeah, so hopefully we can get that done before 2020 is over.
That's great.
love Eric Ratz.
Yeah,
Eric Ratz is awesome.
Yeah.
He's done some incredible work over the years.
Great dude.
I think he's in
we've
the
got-
studio with Monster Truck right now.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, really? Man, working with Thornley would be so cool. Like, that guy is just a master of the guitar. Like, if there was an Olympics for guitar playing,
Yeah,
he
he's a
would
monster.
represent Canada.
Total monster, man.
He's just.
I've spent some time with Ian over the last couple of weeks for something he did with the Elmo Combo, and first of all, he's an amazing guitar player. Secondly, doesn't he remind you of Chris Cornell?
Yep.
So if you
Yeah, totally.
he was at one point considered to be the replacement for Scott Weiland in Velvet Revolver.
Right.
That would have been
But
a lot.
he turned that down. He turned that down because they just wanted him to be a frontman. And he says, "No, I'm a guitarist. I can't do that."
Right.
But if there's ever a Chris Cornell film, a bio, I mean, he should be cast immediately. He looks like him. He plays like him.
Absolutely.
He sings like him. Just be brilliant.
Oh yeah, totally.
His attitude and persona is
Completely.
yeah.
Completely.
We've got Servio 1337 says, "How are the Trews holding out with the Hot Wings challenge so far?"
So far, so good.
John, Colin, good.
Two
I know
down,
this is
two-
kind of like an internal battle with you two as well.
two down, six to go.
I'm too in. It's fine. I'm good. I don't want to speak too soon. I mean, there's still a ways to go, but
Yeah.
so far
If
so
this
good.
were- If this were a drinking contest, it'd be a more serious competition.
Who says it doesn't have to be both?
Yeah, if we were the front lounge of our tour bus, it would be drinking and arm wrestling, and then it'd be a little more challenging, a little more.
I heard that beer is not good for spice, though.
Yeah, carbonation's no good.
Okay.
Now I'm curious though, who does win in an arm wrestle?
It's been a while.
You won the last one, I think, Colin. I'll have to concede, but I think I was drunker, so it might be the. Reason.
So 1 point apiece right now. We'll see how this tiebreaker works out. I feel like wing number 3.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Number 2.
Yeah, let's do it, boys, girls.
This is another London, Ontario hot sauce. Sauce number 3 is a medium. This is from Proper Heathen. This is a wasi miso. We're jumping up to 49,500 Scoville units.
From what? What was the last one?
The last one was 14,000. So this is jumping up 30.
Okay, now is everybody using the full little vial of stuff, or are you just putting a little bit on?
Tried to get as much as I could out.
Good. Okay, good.
Whole thing.
Yeah.
Dolloping it with a knife. So,
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Okay. See, now you can see that.
Mhm.
That's everything.
Yeah.
All right.
I have an even amount of knees and eyebrows here.
Again, guys, we are raising donations for Music Counts and for ARF Ontario. You can donate below if you're on the web browser. Just go down or hit up www.streamlabs.com/hotwingslive. We appreciate all the donations, again, for Music Counts and for ARF Ontario.
Donate.
I haven't broken a sweat yet.
No.
This is nice. It has trying to think of how to describe it. It's got more of a full mouth heat. I actually feel this one in my sinuses just a little bit.
Nice. Working
We
its
should
way
all
out.
reconvene on Zoom at 3 a.m, see how everybody's doing.
Yeah, from our respective bathrooms.
Generally speaking, there has been copious amounts of text at 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning with bowel updates. Feel free.
All right.
I got you.
I'm sorry I said
If you have a bidet, it's a fantastic thing.
I just purchased a Tushy actually, but I haven't installed it yet, so I might want to look into that.
Yeah. Right
I
after
will tell
this.
you that, but bidets are game changers. They are absolute game changers.
I
And it's
I didn't find the T one as hot as the O one. Is there something wrong with it? Are you guys noticing much of a difference?
I feel it creeping right now.
Oh, is it
Your Scovilles are all out of whack, Colin. You got to work on your Scovilles.
Yeah. I've been told that my Scovilles are off.
Your Scoville
That's the
count is
first time
low.
I've heard that.
You need to go to the doctor.
Canadian Rock Fan just came in with a $50 donation. Thank you, Canadian Rock
Hey.
Fans.
Wow.
Wow.
Servial 1337 once again says the Trews need a Twitch account.
I've heard, you know what? Honestly, since the lockdown, we're just playing catch up on all the various things we need to do to reach out and touch people and connect to people. And honestly, it's like as soon as we feel like we've caught up, there's something else. You know, there's always something.
Well, you got the Patreon, right?
Curve, it feels like, you know. But
Yeah, we did a Patreon account too. Yeah, that's been great.
we have a Patreon account that we started since the lockdown. We have like Zoom was a revelation. We've been writing over Zoom, making videos over Zoom, and also like honestly, just like Instagram and Facebook Live were something we did like very like rarely back in, you know, the pre-COVID days, and now we find ourselves doing it twice a week, you know, to just finding ways to connect and yeah, but great. If I've never tried Twitch, but I will, and if it suits us, maybe we'll do it.
So before we go into the questions for Blake, going back to that, with the ability to use Zoom, how has that helped your writing process and connectivity amongst yourselves throughout all of this?
Well, it allows you to do it. Like at first we weren't even able to be in the room together. But Colin, you do it even more than I do. Colin has like a couple of regular people across the country that he's writing with every week, just to as a habit.
It's been really gre't for me. I've had nothing but positive experiences. You also like you don't waste much time when you're on Zoom. There's like not much to do except for just do the work and getting a lot of songs written that way. And you know, I mean, the proof will be in the pudding on the next record. But I think got some real strong stuff using the Zoom technology. We were on with Rich Robinson from the Black Crowes a few times, and that was really fun. And then obviously you got to deal with when it starts to break up and stuff, and you're in the middle of an idea, and it's like you should sit and then they'll be like that, and you're like, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, with Zoom, that's one of the better outcomes as opposed to some random person just showing up in the chat with their butt hanging out, because that was a big thing at the very start of Zoom.
Was that like on purpose? People making mistakes by
privacy thing? There was some weird privacy thing at first.
Yeah, their security was not the greatest by any means. There would be people teaching classes and just random people showing up being nude. And,
oh God!
I hope we get a streaker. To be honest, I think that would be like a great money raiser. Just had a streaker run by where Greg's box is in the bottom here.
Fingers crossed tonight. Blake.
Hello.
Blake Prince, how are you? We're gonna give away a teeth t-shirt giveaway to anyone in the chat who knows the answer to this question. Teeth consists of members of Dead and Divine, Norma Jean, Straight Reads the Line, and this other band from Buffalo. They're one of my favorite heavy bands of all time.
No, I'm just kidding.
So if you know another one of my favorite bands too, but so Teeth consists of.
All right, sorry.
I wish. I'm just kidding.
Teeth consist of members of Dead and Divine, Norma Jean, Straight Reads the Line, and this band from Buffalo. They have a 4-letter acronym. It's a heavy, I don't know, it's heavy bands. If you guys don't listen to heavy bands, might not get this. We'll see.
Heavy stuff from Buffalo.
Cannibal Corpse?
Are they from Buffalo?
Are they Buffalo?
Every Time I Die. There we go. Timber 674 comes in with Every Time I Die. They've actually done a lot of for Buffalo too.
Cool.
Blake.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you. It's been a while.
Good to see you too, Edie.
How have you and the band been managing during quarantine? Do you have any new tracks in the work, or what have you guys been doing? I mean, obviously it's been harder with you guys being.
What? The band is eaten. Every time I die.
Tell Melvin to go back to bed.
How have you guys with international members? How have you guys been operating and dealing with everything during the pandemic?
Yeah, we're just trying to make the most of it, spending a lot of the time writing, and we are actually in the studio right now doing our second EP that we're going to release on New Damage. But yeah, just right now we kind of have the luxury to take our time at finessing that, but we should be wrapped by the end of November, and then yeah, hopefully dropping it soon. We're eager to get some new stuff out there. So
how excited are you about this project in comparison to all your others? I mean, Straight Reads the Line was great. I've known you since back then. And you've done some other amazing things since. I love this band personally. It's a lot different than the last two that you've done.
Yeah. It's yeah, I'm excited about it. It kind of came out of nowhere, which is the most exciting part because I didn't predict to get involved in this kind of genre again. I had no plans, but it just kind of happened organically, and it's been super rewarding. And yeah, we all love everything we're doing, and it's fun again. So that's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love your bedspread. I have to point that out. I had it when I was 16.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was on sale.
Pretty sure that's an IKEA.
You know,
Rasputin bedspread.
If you flip it, it does. I think it does that. Oh no, it's the same shit. Never mind.
I'm really glad that there wasn't a turd just laying there.
That'll be tomorrow.
So how did you guys all do with wing number 3? You're still feeling good. I feel like
we're good.
The first half are cozy. Let's bang right into sauce number 4.
Yeah, like you're getting me a little overconfident here.
Yeah, like I'm thinking that I'm going to breeze through this.
It's going to come out of nowhere.
Number 4. What is
Sauce
this?
number 4. This is from Noisy Kitchen. This is Habanero Hell.
Oh,
it is 67,800 Scoville units.
Oh,
again. Boy. I don't know.
Oh boy.
I like that name.
Noisy Hell?
Habanero Hell? Is that what it is?
Habanero Hell.
Yeah, they make
Habanero Hell from Noisy Kitchen, yes.
They make jalapeno heaven as well.
Oh, that's so good. That's my favorite so far.
Yeah.
Canadian Rock Fan asks, since we are on Twitch, who is the best gamer? I don't know if that means on Twitch or out of you guys. Do you guys play video games? Do any of you play video games here?
Oh, really? No.
Not too much.
I only play video game hockey. That's the only one. It's like my guilty pleasure.
Nice. You play NHL 2020?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, let's get
21.
it going.
You guys like when Snoop Dogg is calling the second period?
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought it was ingenious for the first week, and now 6 months later, I've
turn it off.
just muted it. I can't.
2021's coming out tonight at midnight.
Yeah, 2021 is tonight. Apparently, Colin, I'm being told, Colin Gray is killing Tony Hawk these days, the Tony Hawk remaster.
Yeah.
So,
did Andy say that?
yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we got a PlayStation 4 and we just got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. And
thanks for supporting great musicians. Love hearing Edie in addition to our NR Bingo.
What's the soundtrack like? Is it the exact same, or do they add a couple?
It's
new
like
it is.
Add some, like there's a fiddler track in there.
Oh, sick.
Is this the back of the tonguer? This one? Is anybody else feeling that?
I'm
It's
feeling
ramping up.
Feeling the mouth, yeah.
I'm trying to feel this one.
first half of the top of the tongue, and it's
Yeah, I think that's definitely kicking in.
We've got a few more donations.
How was
Gina,
the Trews.
Marina,
Support
and
Canadian
Seville.
music.
Thank you for the donations.
how was the flavor of that one? So now you're feeling a little bit of the heat more towards the back of the tongue, but the flavor profile is still good?
the flavor was good, but it's got this delayed reaction
Yeah,
That's the habanero.
that begins to build and build, and it's kind of just sitting there right now. So
Yeah. I feel like the flames are getting higher.
yeah.
Is it a bit jerkier than the last 3 have been? Is anybody else getting that? Like just a slight bit of that in there?
Yeah.
I
can taste
find
that.
you're being a bit
Mouth
jerky
face.
since we
I'm
started.
a jerk, but I'm just curious.
No, it's good.
While it is creeping on Alan, we're going to reach out to him in a second. We do have another teeth t-shirts to give away. If you guys know the answer to this question, put it up in the chat. This is kind of a tough one. Alan Cross hosts the longtime running radio documentary called The Ongoing History of New Music. In which year did that show debut?
Radio show.
I would like to.
Alan Cross hosts the longtime running radio documentary called The Ongoing History of New Music. What year did it debut?
I have a sub question for Alan. Was that did it debut on 102.1 The Edge?
Yes.
Why? Okay.
And it's a brilliant, brilliant show.
So good,
thank
so
you.
good.
Yeah, I was literally just listening to it today. I love it.
We've got 2002 negative, 1997 negative, 1994 negative, 1994 negative, 1993. Yes, got it coming in.
Got it.
1993. Got it.
Yeah.
I love that. February.
January 93.
Nice.
I love that it's available on Spotify as well. It had become my airplane podcast for the longest time. You are an icon. You have interviewed nearly every big name in rock and roll. Is there a particular interview highlight where the guest shocked you in either a positive or a negative way?
Well, I'll tell you that the two best interviewees were David Bowie and Bono. Both of them have this incredible ability to make you think that you're the only person in the world that matters for the time that you have them to yourself. Bowie was great. I talked to him twice. And Bono, his Bono interview goes like this. Hey, Bono, how's it going? And that's it for 45 minutes. He's just an Irishman and he talks. And there has never been a time where I've done an interview with Bono where somebody from his entourage hasn't come in, grabbed him by the arm, and dragged him away from the interview. He's talking while he's being dragged out the door. He's the easiest in the world, and I always really like talking to him because he's extremely well read. He's extremely intelligent. He's unbelievably articulate, and he's a poet. He's an Irish poet, and he's got a great turn of phrase the way he expresses himself.
Awesome.
That's
Great answer.
Every interview that I've seen with Bowie and Bono have been fantastic. I don't think Bowie gave a bad interview ever.
Well, okay, I'm going to interrupt you there.
Okay.
It wasn't a bad interview on Bowie's part. But he was in Toronto back in 1990 when he was in his Tin Machine era. And I was given an opportunity to have an exclusive sit-down, one-on-one with David Bowie for 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So we convened at the Masonic Temple, downtown Toronto, in the basement. And I was obviously very nervous that I was going to be talking to Bowie. And there was a big auditorium in the basement, and there were two chairs set up right in the middle. It was kind of weird. So I was told, here's your chair. This will be David's chair. Get set up, and I'll get David for you. So I'm leaning down, looking at my cassette player, and a hand gets shoved in my face, and I look up, and somebody says, "Hello, I'm David." Well, yeah, no shit. I recognize you. Anyway, I had Bowie to myself for 30 minutes, and I was just so like, wow, that's Ziggy Stardust. That's Aladdin Sane. That's the Thin White Duke. He's talking to me. He's actually concentrating on me. Look, I'm looking into his eyes. Wait, he's got the two different color eyes. Boy, his teeth are weird, but boy, he's got really good teeth, good hair. Wow, this is really cool. I wonder what he's saying. Doesn't matter because I got this on tape. I'll listen to it later. So after half an hour, he signs my Tin Machine CD and leaves. And I looked down at my tape recorder and I forgot to unpause it.
Oh,
damn.
oh.
So I met up with him again a few years later, and I explained what happened. And he looked at me in the eye and he put his hand on my shoulder and he goes, "Well, that was stupid of you, wasn't it?"
That was a bit of a
bad
Bowie interview there.
Yeah.
Nothing went on the record.
Oh, to Alan Cross.
Yeah. So I never made that mistake again. Trust me.
What year would that have been in?
1990. 90 or 91.
Wow, that's crazy.
Amazing.
I'm enamored by that story. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Got more donations coming in from Shares Her Fries and Dawn. Thank you.
Brittany Yell 2 says she loves Alan's storytelling. I feel like we all do. I really do. How many of the Trews crews created accounts on Twitch just for tonight? Oh, that's for the people in the chats. We'll leave that one alone. How are you guys doing with wing number 4? Still good?
It's sticking around. Like I feel like it's coursing through my body. Like I almost feel it start. It's still sticking around in a weird way.
I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to fall asleep tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
For a variety of reasons.
See, the one thing that I personally look for in the guest is the change of flushness, I suppose is the word, in the face. It's hard with you, John, because the shadows are kind of there. Right. So I feel like you're red already. It's not the hat at all.
Right.
I'm starting to feel like I'm heating up, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Your biceps are getting bigger.
I might go get a fan and put it on me.
Let's move along to sauce number 5 then. Wing number 5.
Okay.
All right.
That's where it
Where does
steps
one
up a
get
notch
these
here.
little-
What's this
these
one?
little-
This is this is the next level. Sauce number 5 is Tito Loco's original.
Oh, yeah.
111,000 Scovilles.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Nikki with 2KS says down. I picked JA to win. Doesn't sound promising.
It's hot.
Well, this one's a little more. This one's a little more watery than the others, or at least mine was.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
Yeah, it just pours right out.
But the hit is immediate. Like it's like a
Yeah.
Yeah, that's immediate.
smack in the face.
That's some
Yeah.
Reapers and Scotch bonnet.
That zings a bit. Yeah.
Don't get it to the back of your throat right away.
Too late.
I just made that mistake. Yeah.
Real quickly, Nightmare Creations says, tell Alan I used to listen to him. I used to listen to him on CFox, Vancouver, Sunday nights falling asleep. I guess
I would answer that question.
Wow. It got real.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting reactions from everyone right now. So this is
The back nine's a little more serious.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Oh,
Oh.
Wow.
how many Scovilles on this one?
this one is 11,300.
Holy
Wow. That one's coming out radiating out my face right now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think my uvula is burned.
Woo.
It's the tongue on
Tell me
me.
what a uvula is.
That little thing that hangs in the back of your throat.
Well,
Used to. It's a
Your
little
gag
bit used to
reflex.
get back Alan's throat.
Oh,
Oh boy.
wow, that one was real.
Oh.
It's cooking.
And there's 3 more?
Oh,
There are 3 more.
Oh, great.
Oh boy.
What did you
Keep up the
what
good
did you all
work.
bring to prepare? I know some of you seem to have chocolate milk or milk.
And
Bread,
I got-
bread I've
I
seen
got
is a key.
bread and milk.
milk.
Alan's taking a run. Oh, coconut milk, nice.
Coconut milk.
I thought you were drinking a beer for a second, but
It's got
Well,
rum.
Jay Kilger coming in with the $20 donation. Thanks, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Mom.
how many was that? How many more we got?
3 more.
3 more to go.
Anybody got ice cream?
Oh, Reese's Pieces
good
ice
call.
cream.
You're
Fantastic.
missing out. The cream and the cold is gonna be great.
You know what? I'm gonna go let out the dog, and then I'm getting an ice cream box.
You're going to need it. It's hilarious.
I know that sure all too well. Wing number 5. So we're gonna give away a Trews vinyl package.
Hey,
So the
wait a
Trews.
sec. Okay. Are we going for wing number 5 right this moment, or are we waiting for everybody to come back?
We just
We
finished
just
it.
ate it, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think I'm losing my mind from the heat. Okay.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that I saw you splitting them apart and eating them.
No memento.
Delirium is a side effect, right?
Well, we
Yeah,
got
that's right.
2 runners so far. Blake doesn't have an excuse to be out of here. So again, during this wing, we are going to give away a Trews vinyl package. The Trews just released a new cover by The Who. What is the song called? If you know it, put it up in the chat. The Trews just released a new cover by The Who. What is the song called? Can you do me a favor, please? Thank you.
I think Rock Goddess got it.
Sorry. Yes, Rock Goddess 1921.
On top.
Awesome.
Colin, can you tell us a little bit about the new cover, how it came about, what that song means to you guys?
Yeah, well, we were always big fans of The Who, and I think me and John Angus were in his backyard in Hamilton over the summer, and we were just thinking, I think we just started riffing on the idea of, got a feeling 21 is going to be a good year, seeing how terrible this year's been.
Yeah.
So we just thought it'd be kind of a neat idea to release it as a cover, and we used to cover the whole Tommy record front to back when we were young.
Cool.
We actually learned it when we were in our basement in Antigonish, Nova Scotia, in like 1998, and we decided we play the entire record on a New Year's Eve in Halifax. Our bass player Jack, his old man's named Victor Siprick, and he owns a bar, or he owned a bar called the Economy Shoe Shop, and we played the New Year's Eve gig there, and we decided it would be a really good time to play 111 minutes of a Who concept record. And we just cleared the place, but we finished it. We did the whole record. I don't think anybody was in the mood for like that night, but yeah, so we were always knowing those songs really well and been huge Who fans our whole career. We've covered lots of their songs, so we just thought it was kind of a fun kind of theme to, have a little message of hope and do a song that's really great and yeah, play a song with a ton of chords in it, which is a lot of fun too.
Mhm.
It's a fantastic rendition as well. Do you guys have any plans to release any more covers?
Well, we've been writing and recording like crazy. No more covers at the moment, but I mean, we love doing them. So, it's always a possibility. We always do a lot of covers in our set and stuff. So, maybe. I hope that answers it. Maybe.
No, no. Sorry, I'm also hearing the heavy breathing over top of you from all the other microphones and the different ice cream bars and the popsicles coming out on Blake.
This is going to get shorter and shorter.
I would love to see if any of you guys had a rocket pop, if you guys remember those ones. But
That's what I'm having, isn't it? I ate the blue though.
that's not a rocket pop.
Close. All right. Moving on.
Here we go. Happy Pringles says, and you do the covers well at your shows, Colin. The Trews really do. They kill it. They kill every song they do live. They're probably one of my favorite Canadian bands to watch live. I've seen them 100 different times throughout. So.
Yeah. You guys have an amazing live show. You guys are epic live. Last time I saw you at the hall was just like mind blowing.
Thanks, man. You guys aren't so bad yourself, man. I've seen a fair amount of Texas thing. How's everybody doing? How's Jordan and the boys? So everybody's good?
Good. Yeah, actually, Melvin and Phil are just in the living room next door here.
Right.
Jordy's out in Vancouver. He's probably watching.
Okay, cool. Hey, Jordan. I've seen you guys.
Munga Mama says, I think we can all agree. I'm assuming that means the Trews are great live, but also that Texas King is great live. I don't know.
Well, we can all be great live.
Everybody's great live. Oh, Sabotage. I think everybody's talking about the Sabotage cover.
Yeah, we were doing that on our last tour, and that's just super fun.
That was a lot of fun.
How can you talking?
I read the Beastie Boys biography, and I just was reminded of what an incredible band they were. And I asked the guys if we could cover Sabotage, and they said yes, and it's been fun.
Have you watched the documentary that was on Apple Music? I think it was Apple Music.
But I might watch it while I can't sleep tonight.
It's great. It's really, really good.
It's really well done. Yeah.
They were in the auditorium, and then they kept cutting to all the archival footage. That was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Do you guys mind if I start watching it while I'm still doing this?
As long as you give us the play-by-play as it's going on, absolutely.
We're moving on to the next wing now.
No.
We are on
to small talk.
We are on to sauce number 6. This is Hellfire Hot Sauce's Fiery Fool. Now, if that name doesn't scare you,
all right.
I don't know. This is we are jumping all the way up. So we were.
How many BPMs is this?
92 per minute. But it is 550,000 Scoville units. So that's a 400,000 drop.
You're laughing because you don't have to do it.
What?
I am laughing because I don't have to do it.
Oh,
there we go.
Immediately to the throat. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I said if we compiled up $1,000 donation from some of those all together, I would do it, and I would die live on camera.
Oh god.
It's going in and around my mouth. It's awful.
Uh-oh.
Is it hitting your nose before it hits
My
your
lips.
mouth?
My lips.
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
serious.
Oh. 3 words.
I pulled the pin and I threw the grenade down my throat. I'm just waiting.
Not hitting you yet?
It's all over.
Oh yeah. Ow.
Alan, you said 3 words. I'm intrigued as to what they are.
Ring of Fire.
Nice.
Tomorrow, yeah.
If you don't know what that means, you'll know later. Holy
Wow. It's hitting.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a good thing that I don't have to eat these. That's the reason I'm here, is because I can't I don't I would die on camera. I have this weird
Brandon,
ulcer.
Did you overdo it, or what? Is that why you're an expert on the wings?
Holy shit.
I've never done these sauces, but I definitely indulge in hot stuff far too much as a younger person. I mean, the copious amounts of alcohol that I've drank over the years probably doesn't help either.
No.
But I do have some intestinal stomach issues that just don't. I would explode and die.
I invited Brandon to
It doesn't
host.
hit me here. Yeah.
Don't do
I'm
that.
hiding my tears.
Oh,
The
wearing your
glasses are on.
sunglasses at night too.
My pores are wide open now. The sweat is perspirating.
I'm actually, my eyes are watering.
Oh my God.
It doesn't go away.
It does not go away.
Saveria seems to be the most level face.
Yeah, why are you so chill?
Currently?
Yeah, I have a good poker face.
It's the peanut butter.
Getting hard, like my nose is running, but the ice cream is really helping with the tongue. I don't know if it's hitting your tongue, but it's
I feel like I'm sticking my tongue into a burning building.
After American Idol, did you get sponsored by Reese's? Because I feel like this is product placement.
That's pretty good. Endorsement money. You know what? I'm doing it too.
There we go. Seal test approved.
Yeah.
I seriously feel something coursing through my body.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like almost like a weird stimulant.
It's like a buzz. Yeah, it's a total.
It is like a buzz.
I watched
Do you have?
Fly for the first time. Sorry, I watched The Fly for the first time last night. I don't know why I missed that amazing movie. But you know, like the beginning stages when he's just starting, he's got like this, but there's something going wrong. That's how I feel right now.
So do you guys feel like a surge in adrenaline? Like, is it a high that's uplifting you to want to pace around the room, or?
Well, I think it's some sort of pain response.
Yeah, I kind of want to go party, but you know,
just like in the bathroom is all.
Like before the buzz gets
party in the bathroom.
It's when the buzz first takes hold. That's what it is.
Actually, it does feel kind of like your first few drinks right now.
It does. It honestly does.
Yeah. Like I feel like I'm getting. It's like livening up the place. You know. Wow.
That's what we want. That's perfect because we have two more to go.
Good God.
And these two are the ones that. Oh man, we're. Yeah. Yes. Yes. We're gonna get some response. I'm gonna read some of these. Ian Gifford comes through and says, "Hey Alan, why do you hate Nickelback? Is it because you hate?"
Oh, I don't. In fact, the band. I did a column for Global News the other day, trying to find out why people hate Nickelback so much. I'm indifferent to them, but I think that they get a completely disproportionate amount of hate. I mean, people talk about them being misogynistic. Well, can I introduce you to Motley Crue? People talk about them being formulaic. I mean, listen, they sell a lot of records and make a lot of people happy. I don't get it. So after that got posted, the band's manager actually sent me an email and say, thanks for doing that. Would you want to appear in a documentary with Nickelback, trying to, as devoting a segment to, why people hate them so much? So okay, so watch for that in 2021.
Actually, that'd be great.
We toured with them like in 2004. We went like across Canada in the rinks opening up. It was our first experience playing like sheds night after night after night. We went in with our rinky-dink little amps with like a van. You know what I mean? We were like following their 14 tour buses in our little van, and like, we went and did coast to coast, and it was like the show was a total riot.
They're great guys. I mean, I saw Chad spend some time with a 7-year-old kid that came with his mom. And he was great. He was absolutely fantastic with them.
They treated us like gold, and they were the wonderful guys to tour with. Yeah. And they make a lot of people happy.
They really do. They really do. They have they have diehard fans. And again, I also think that their hate is disproportionate.
And Chad has an amazing voice. I mean, it's such a presence, man.
The live show is incredible too.
Paul and John, have you guys ever written with Chad?
No, we never got to do that. But yeah, I mean, like every one of our moms came out to one of the shows when we were opening for Nickelback. It was a really big deal because we were like playing to 50 people like months before we went on that tour, and they like gave everybody sweaters and hats and treated the moms like gold. I mean, they were just really stand-up guys. So kudos to them.
Cool.
Speaking of, sorry,
Alan, I got to warn you to just watch your hands around your eyes. You don't want that getting in there.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I've done that before.
I was getting choked up with the Nickelback story, and I was gonna go like shed a tear, but then I almost like burned my eyeball out.
So since Charlie's not here, and I was going to ask him a question during this, before we started the broadcast, I was talking to John and Colin about 18 years ago in London when the Trews first moved to Toronto. We did a residency for I think at the Embassy Hotel's small little room that held 60 people. It was called the Whip It Lounge, and it was every Tuesday called Trews Day. You guys remember that vaguely.
Yeah.
This past year, last March, I produced Juno Fest, and I had you guys play Fitz Rays, which was about the same size.
I remember that.
How much did you love the room? How was that experience for you guys? Was it
It was a bit of a throwback
to come back to that?
Yeah, it was like a throwback to that time when we used to like drive up to a gig with a half an hour to spare, throw the amps on stage and start playing. It was kind of a throwback to that kind of a room. But I think it was fun. I mean, I think we had a good time playing. You know, it's always fun to press that many people into such a ridiculously small space. And if I remember, the sight lines were a bit strange. And but yeah, it was one of those rooms that you can have a lot of fun in if you just go in with the right mindset, I think.
And the crowd loved it. Whoever got in, because it was earlier, and people were lined up at like 2:00 in the afternoon with their Juno Pass to get in to see you, which was really cool. I was interested to see how it feels to be doing something like that scale again when you've gone on to.
Well, it's nice to visit. I wouldn't want to move there.
Yeah.
I remember when in 2005 we got to play with the Rolling Stones at the Phoenix, and they were doing that, right? Their next show was going to be Sky Dome, but they were warming up at the Phoenix, and they had asked us to open, which they just needed help drawing the people in, I think. So no, that's a joke.
That's the worried about tonight's show.
No, but it was great because it really brought out what a great band they are. Like without the monster stage and the bridge that builds itself, and without the horns and all the extra, well, they did some horns, but without all the accoutrement that comes into like an ACC or a Sky Dome show, they still sounded like the greatest rock band in the world.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. But that was a big takeaway for me, that you guys were willing to do that for the Trews fans, and to be a part of the Junos in London in such a small room. You guys were willing to scale it down and actually do that. A lot of bands wouldn't do that. So it's incredible of you guys to do that.
We were asked to play the Juno telecast, but they weren't going to give us a rider, and so the other place did. So we said,
"Just takes beer, man. Just takes beer to get us to go places."
How are we all feeling? Are we good?
Oh, yeah,
Alan's still sweating a little. John's looking good. Colin's
whatever, man. I'm doing all right. I was miffed when I saw how few people thought I was going to do well with this, so I'm okay.
You can tell my hair is curling.
Yeah.
Actually, a good
It's getting soaked.
It's great.
All right, what's
might
next?
as well turn it up. Sauce number 7.
All right.
Yay.
I feel a little bit like.
Can we have a long, drawn out description of this before we?
Yes. So sauce number 7 is Heatonists, The Last Dab. Now, this isn't your last wing, but it is the last dab.
Whoa!
This jumps up to 2 million Scovilles.
Whoa!
2 million Scoville units.
Just smell it first.
Oh, fuck.
I recommend not doing that, but
I'm going to put that on my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gasoline. It's fuel for
Alan, do you smell your tequila before you do a shot?
No, because I'm smart enough to just.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. Is that food?
Nightmare Creation says they ain't gonna make it to the end. Colin Gray's still looking normal, not so much now.
That's a rough one.
Smitty Acorn says, I don't know if I can look.
Hey.
Oh no, all eyes on them.
Did we sign a waiver?
Oh.
Yeah.
That was in.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Greg, did you make him sign a waiver?
No, I didn't.
All right.
Ooh, that one was sneaky.
Saveria, you're still killing it. You're pretty nonchalant about all of this. Whether your poker face is good or not.
I think Saveria's won the whole thing, for sure.
Oh, no question.
No, that's just,
there actually has been a common theme with females actually killing everybody in terms of their tolerance for hot ones on this show. Somebody actually brought up a couple of good ones in the chat. I can't find them now through everything, but
thanks. So
Puffer, Saveria.
I think Saveria is just spreading ice cream on those wings. That's
Yeah.
No, I gave you a nice human. I'll do it for the last one. I promise. I'll show you.
Okay, all right.
Wow, that's serious.
I'm not seeing it. Like nobody's getting up to leave the room.
No.
Colin Gray, you look high as fuck right now.
Dude,
But that was from before the chicken wings, right?
maybe who's to know? No, that I'm honestly just trying to focus right now and get through this.
Yeah, same.
That one sucks.
My nose is running.
Holy crap. You said 2 million?
That was 2 million plus. How much the plus is?
That high on a scale, it's almost like makes it irrelevant or something, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Absolutely. So this wing was brought to you by Winks Eatery. We're gonna give away a $25 Winks gift certificate. If you know the answer to this, if you know the answer to this question. In 2002, the Trews won this high-profile contest on Hits FM, which provided part of their big break. What was this called? That question's worded really weird.
Yeah,
in 2002, the Trews won Rock Search. Nikki with 2 Ks. Nikki with 2 Ks came in.
I see shares or fries came in first. Maybe.
Oh, shares or fries first. Sorry, there we go. Shares her fries is one with Rock Search, yes. John McDonald, your humble beginnings began in Antigonish, Nova Scotia.
Antigonish.
Two corrections. It's John Angus and it's Antigonish.
Antigonish. What did I say? Antagonish? I did too. Jesus.
You're antagonizing me.
Typos all
See, I wrote this question because my dad's from there.
Or are you always John Angus?
I'm always John Angus.
He's always John Angus, and I just read what was. I knew better too. John Angus McDonald.
From
your humble beginnings began in
Antigonish.
I said it right that time. Nova Scotia. Producer Greg Hatchett's family is also from that small town, and there are many people there watching tonight. Is there a particular show or event there that stood out before your move to the GTA?
That we played at?
Yeah.
Okay. We played at the very first Evolve Festival, which I think is still going, but it was like Antigonish in the late 90s got really swept up with what that new hippie scene that started in like upstate New York with like Fish and like Dave Matthews and all that kind of stuff. And there was like, they were launching these festivals in upstate New York that everybody was going to. And I think it was like Antigonish's local way of trying to do that. So it was a lot of like about, you know, tenting out and getting really high and dancing for hours and hours. And the music went on until dawn and all this kind of stuff. And I think we were very early on in those days, but it was I think we opened the very first night of the very first Evolve. So that was nothing if not memorable. And we've done every single haunt and nook and cranny and party and field and bar and garage and high school gym in Antigonish that you can name or think of, you know.
You go for a slice of pizza at the wheel after?
We always eat the wheel after. Most of the venues we played aren't even really there anymore. Our first show in Antigonish was at the Legion. Our second one was at, my high school's variety show, you know. So like we played everywhere in that town. But maybe, I mean, as far as memorable shows, you know, I think of the Evolve one, because that started this thing that's gone on, and I think it still goes on. They just have to keep changing fields because they keep getting in trouble. I think is what keeps happening.
I'm going to point out something. I have a fly just landed on the remnants of one of the sauces that we tried, and it immediately keeled over dead.
Oh man!
Oh my God.
You know what? I've had a house fly in my place for 4 days, and I can't kill it. So I'm just going to stick this out for the night.
There you go.
Acceptance of this stuff. That's great.
amazing.
We're eating hot wings, not having a debate here. That's great. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to misspeak the name of the town.
Everybody gets it wrong. It's
no. I know. We got a few questions up here. How big is Antigonish?
I think it depends on the time of year because it has St. FX University, which brings in like 10 to 20,000 people or something, for 9 months of the year. So I think like the town itself, when we were living there, was between 5 and 10,000, and then it kind of swelled during the university times. But yeah, it's not big.
Apparently, John Angus, you borrowed a guitar off my uncle one time when you were home for a funeral. Bruce McDonald. I'm not sure you're related to him, but yeah, that was many years ago.
I think that must have been Trevor. Trevor.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, who passed away. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Yeah, tell him thanks for the loan.
Yeah, no worries.
I hope I gave it to him. I hope I still don't have it.
But it was a Gibson or something.
I got plenty of those.
We've got Gleemonix84 says, I feel like the older you are, the harder this is to complete the challenge. Canadian Rock Fan says Rock the Hub was cool.
Rock the Hub was great, but that was in Truro. I was being pure and Ganesh in my answer. That's Truro is a different city.
An hour west.
Or as our friend
is it an hour west?
About an hour.
About that, yeah.
Yeah. It's
I hear they shoot some of the Trailer Park Boys there.
They do. It's about halfway to Halifax. We actually played the Marquee during like an ECMAs when the Trailer Park Boys were just starting. And didn't Mike come out and like play with like Bubbles came out and joined us on stage, and that's when we realized that it was like playing with a Beatle. Like it went from, like, the whole place just erupted as soon as he put on those glasses, because he used to be in Sandbox and we've known him for years, and but like that transformation, that metamorphosis into Bubbles, and he became this icon. And I remember those early days, he'd sit in with us every now and again, and as it was exploding, and it was just
when we opened for Guns N' Roses on their it was like right before Chinese Democracy came out, so it was Axl, and it was basically the Axl Rose version of it. And he was like, it was really strange. Like we were told, like, if you see Axl, don't look at him, don't talk to him, just look the other way. It was like all these.
Heard that before, yeah.
And then Axl brings out Bubbles from the Trailer Park Boys in his encore and does Liquor and
Whores, yeah.
Amazing. That's incredible.
And then I heard that he, like, Bubbles started traveling around with him.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he met him through Sebastian Bach, because Sebastian Bach was on the show, and then he introduced him to Axl.
Right.
Cool. And, well, they have the same management as well.
Bubbles was allowed to look at Axl Rose.
You should get Axl and Mike on here. That's one of your next episodes.
I've been trying to talk to Mike through Sheila, so we'll see what happens.
It's amazing how many people don't know about Mike or Bubbles' past in Canadian rock music.
Yeah, Sandbox. We opened for Sandbox at the Marquee's first ever show. Yeah.
Someone check on Alan, please.
Venue, and it's actually started by our bass player's dad as well. And their inaugural show was us opening for Sandbox back in like 1990.
Oh, that's amazing.
7 or 8 or something like
that. We got a donation coming in from Nikki with 2Ks, $50. Thank you, Nikki. With 2Ks.
Hey, thanks, Nikki.
I'm like, whoa, thanks, Nikki.
Before we get to this, we have one last wing to go. Alan, how are you doing?
What? Who?
How are you doing?
We're moving on.
Yeah, let's.
Swollen.
I look like
feel swollen.
Blake?
I look like the professor in Back to the Future with every
Doc.
More and more with every passing wing.
I mean, Doc's incredible. We do have one last one to go. If you guys do feel like donating, it would be very much appreciated. We are raising money for Music Counts and ARF Ontario. You can hit the download button below the stream if you are on the browser, or if you are on your mobile, www.streamlabs.com/hotwingslondon. We have one last wing to go for these guys.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, don't let this one, even if you're sniffing it, don't let it get too close to your eyes.
It's burning your eyes?
I wouldn't let it get near you, period.
It smells awful.
Sauce number 8 is Spicin' Foods Da Bomb. So we go way back down. We're actually going way back down in Scoville units, if this is what we're considering. So this one is actually only 135,000 from 2 million.
Well, it should be a piece of cake. Why is this one last?
Yeah,
oh, wait.
It's got extracts.
Yeah, Saveria, I'm buying it. Here's
my. Cheers, everybody, to the last swing.
I'm doused as well.
Here we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
No.
Oh, that one pushed you back in your rocket chair.
Oh.
That one is disgusting.
Oh.
Oh, the eyes are watering. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's
Oh no.
Oh, that's foul.
Oh my god.
This is my favorite in terms of reactions.
Oh.
Buoys.
It,
I mean, I'm pretty sure people don't just put it on eggs for the sake of putting it on eggs.
Ah.
Why? Hang on. Why is this one lower?
It's lower on the heat level, but because of the extracts, it's
got
this.
It's got habanero extract in it, so it's much hotter.
Crap.
Great job, guys.
not good.
You're gonna have to call my mom. I should have talked.
Nightmare Creation says John Angus is gonna lose it. Canadian Rock Fan says the Trews have iron stomachs.
It's not about your stomach.
Trews Crew, we need a vote. Colin or J.A.? Who have you got? Trews Crew, if you're on the chat, Colin or J.A., put it up.
Come on, pump up those numbers. Oh, this is great.
We got one for J.A., we got one for Colin, we got two for Colin, three for Colin, four for Colin.
Fuck you guys.
5, 6 for Colin. 7 for Colin.
Fuck all y'all. You're dead to me.
9 for 9. Nah, I don't know. Does colon count? I don't think anybody's colon wins here.
Maybe later. Oh my god, that was really intense, but I'm mildly proud of myself.
You are still doing pretty good.
You know what, Saveria, hats off to you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Blake, you got a little something here.
Oh, it's fucked up. Look at these tears.
He's crying.
Oh.
We've lost Alan. Alan's gone.
Alan might
it's okay. It's okay, Blake. The pandemic's been hard on all of us. It's gonna be all right. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't go away. It doesn't really go away.
No.
Oh my god.
I myself am actually having a hard time deciphering out of the two brothers who is doing better, whether it's Jay or Colin. It varies from second to second.
But what's happening with this stuff is that's what's happening. It's varying from second to second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing
Alan, you good?
Nothing's better.
I called
I'm
911.
not doing great, Brandon.
Nothing's getting better. What the
Nothing's
hell,
getting
man?
better, of course.
Oh man.
When does this
This
go
never
away?
gets any easier every time I do it.
But like what? How long does this last?
Half an hour.
No.
No, it's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Alan, did you say you called 911?
Is he okay? I haven't seen him in a while. Where is he?
Oh.
Blake, are you okay?
Oh.
Did you say that? Oh, or are you popping Toms? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Rock Goddess says, oh my god, all you guys, you're just all so amazing. Hats off, totally. Nightmare Creation says, kudos to everyone. I'm band 1. Get yogurt and rub it on your lips. Yogurt. That's what Greg has been doing. And it seems to be working out.
Oh, I think
well.
It's working out for me pretty well.
Oh my god.
Saveria, are you chewing on ice cubes right now?
Sounds like Blake's puking.
Works very well.
Does it work? Ice
A
cubes?
little bit of milk at the same time.
Fuck.
I think I've ruined my career. I can't talk anymore.
Oh shit. Gotta sign that waiver.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you could give the best interview ever right now.
Ice cubes work?
Probably better. It would be better than mine anyway. So, hey, you've got that.
God damn.
Everyone is sniffling. Way to go, guys. You did it. Shares her fries says orange juice. Orange juice as a combatant to heat. I've never heard that one before. I guess the acid, maybe.
Not sure about that.
Thank God it's over.
That's the thing. It's not over.
No.
It keeps getting hotter, man.
John Angus, I've got to say, so again, that one drops significantly in Scoville units. but also in flavor. So does it just taste like liquid gasoline?
I don't know what it tastes like.
It tastes like a cyanide pill, whatever those things taste like.
My taste buds have been overwhelmed by a full frontal assault, so I'll let you know when they come back to life.
Oh,
how it tasted.
When Donald Trump talks about drinking bleach to get rid of COVID-19, that's this.
Yeah, this might be it.
Yeah, I think the S one might be the cure we've been looking for.
Oh God! I feel like it would be cheaper for everybody too, probably.
Oh wait, who?
The ice cubes were a good call.
I want to ask this company.
I'm gonna some ice cubes.
Who is keeping them in business? Like, who's putting this shit on their tacos?
Yeah,
we are.
And
it's made in Kansas City. It's a popular sauce on YouTube.
For what? For killing people?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a gag.
Serial killers would use.
It's a gag one.
Wow, it's really not calming down.
Oh, I know.
Sticking around.
Now, here's the worst part. It's gone in. It's got to come out.
I know.
It does. Slam down on the yogurt or the bread. Anything fibrous, help bulk it up. Take away from the inflammation.
You know a lot about this.
Fuck anything that's not cold.
Again, I can't eat sriracha. I can't even eat sriracha anymore. So the fact that doing this is just unreal.
We once had a Labrador retriever living in our band house. It belonged to a friend of ours, and he was sleeping on our couch, and he had his Labrador with him. And one day our old drummer Sean made a giant pot of really spicy chili, and we all went out to the movies, and we came back, and the big thing was on the floor and completely empty, and the dog just had a guilty look on his face. And I walked the dog the next morning, and I felt really bad for the dog because every time he stopped to use the bathroom, his face just looked like terrible. So
it did survive though, right?
I don't know.
I think that's an animal rescue situation.
Yeah.
So he just looked at me like, why? And I'm like, it wasn't me. You did this. You did this.
You knocked the pot over.
Yeah, he knocked the pot over.
Oh. How do we dispose of this? I mean, do I have to call the hazmat unit?
Wait, are we discussing your paint by number hot sauce trays or your excrements tomorrow? Because that's
oh God,
the different question entirely. Are you guys still all feeling it? You're all still feeling. Severia's still doing good. Colin still looks like he's doing pretty
starting
good.
to calm down a little bit.
John still looks like he's doing pretty good.
The ice was a game changer.
Ice, yeah.
See, I was always told that water or ice would just nullify it for a minute, but then enhance it after.
Uh-oh.
No?
No, the ice helps in the meantime.
Yeah, the ice is really helpful.
But maybe in a couple minutes it'll be bad again. I don't know.
Whew. It's coming down.
Nightmare Creation says that you guys are heroes for doing this for charity. Again, yes. Last call for donate. Well, not last call for donations. You can always donate, but we are raising funds for Music Council and ARF Ontario. You can donate if you are on the browser just below the stream. Hit the donate button or go to streamlabs.com/hotwingslive. Donate to incredible charities. Please support. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
Still good.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been through something together.
We have.
You have been.
Yeah.
I'll do my one. This is my tequila with you since Greg keeps bringing it up.
My fault.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay, wait. Actually, no. Ulterior Muscle has a very good question here. Can you give us 3 words to describe the bomb? Alan.
Describe the what? The last one?
Yes. 3 words. 3 words to describe this sauce.
Self-inflicted torture.
Yeah, very good.
I feel like that was a Nirvana B-side. Blake.
A fucking nightmare. I'm dying.
I'm so with Blake on this one. I was watching his reaction, and I'm right there with him.
I lost for sure. You guys are all champs.
You did
I
it
would
though. You did
describe
it.
it as absolute bullshit. That is not cool. Whoever manufactures that, stop. Please stop making that.
Yes, please stop, because it does not in any way, shape, or form meet any health standards.
Yeah. Mine is Fuck Spice and Foods. They're the ones who make it.
What are they called?
Spice and Foods. They're from Kansas City. Fuck Kansas City too.
Yeah, no.
I want to get all 3 words from everybody. John Angus, what do you got? John Angus McDonald, 3 words to describe the bomb.
Death by Scoville.
Right.
Oh, but the Scovilles were so low on this one.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's by extract.
Sorry, what was the active ingredient in this one?
It's got habanero extract.
It's habanero.
Yes.
Extract. So it's different somehow.
It's like the oil. The oil they
Habaneros aren't nearly as hot as Scotch
No.
bonnets.
They extract the oil or the capsaicin from the habanero and add it to the sauce.
Serviel 1337 comes in with death by abstract, which I guess kind of works. Saveria, 3 words to describe the bomb.
Oh God. Oh God, I don't know.
I'll give you 3 more. Make it stop.
Need more ice cream, or that's
more. Alan, do you have anything left to drink or eat? You got another ice cream bar?
I've had 3 ice cream bars. 3. I've had 3 bottles of water, and this was a mistake. The Coke Zero.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Carbonated.
Rice, and I had some bread, and it all did bugger all.
I definitely crushed this carton of milk.
Oh yeah, me too.
I had about a half slice of bread. Working through the ice, and then I brought ketchup and mustard because I wanted to reenact that scene in Dumb and Dumber.
Yes. Here, this helps.
They're not in squirt bottles though.
Right.
I'm genuinely exhausted. I need to lie down.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Takes a lot out of you. I go into shock.
Right now.
Emotionally taxing.
Apparently, peanut butter works really well, and as does honey or sugar.
Yeah, I've tried honey. It doesn't work.
Colin McDonald, 3 words to describe the bomb.
I'm just going to quote David Johansen. Hot, hot, hot.
Yeah. There we go.
That was incredible. Well, while we still have you guys for a few more minutes, thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you guys all for participating and eating all of these 8 wings and being here with each other and with us for this amazing cause. You can still donate. Again, if you're on the browser, go below, hit the donate button. If you're on the stream on a mobile device, www.streamlabs.com/hotwingslondon. All donations go towards Music Counts and ARF Ontario. I'm going to ask you guys each individually what you guys have going on in the future, how you've been doing, as well to give you an opportunity to nominate somebody else to do this. We will start with Alan, because I'm just going to go from the top on my Zoom to the bottom.
Okay. I continue to do everything that I've always done. I've always worked out of my house, so it's no big deal. I do miss people, and I spend a lot of time with dogs. They're loving all this. As for somebody to nominate, if Dave Bookin were still with us, he'd kill everybody because Dave had no sense.
He 100% would.
He had no sense of smell. And he could eat absolutely anything that wouldn't bother him. So he would crush everybody at a contest like this. But I dare you to get George Stroumboulopoulos.
That's a good one.
Yeah, get him and make him suffer.
You'll be tuning in for sure.
Oh yeah, I'll be there for that.
That would be fun. Well, thank you, Alan. And yes, dogs are. How many dogs do you have?
I have 2. I have 2 English Bull Terriers. I have the elder one is called Schmooze, and the younger one is called Squirt.
Amazing.
Schmooze and Squirt.
Blake.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, buddy.
What was the question? I'm sorry, I was dying.
Sorry. Take this opportunity to tell us what's going on with you or how you have been doing, and then nominate somebody to do this challenge.
Fair. Ups and downs for sure. Spending lots of time with my son and my French bulldog, Gentle Gary. you know, lots of hikes. I don't think I've ever been on more hikes before in my life, so it's been lovely, and they're great. It's great for the mind. And then I'm going to nominate my my fellow bandmate Chris Masters because yeah, I want to see that go down.
Nice.
Chris Masters on here would be fun. That would be very fun. Colin Gray.
Colin Gray, that's me.
How's everything with you? What's going on with Texas King? How have you been coping? And then nominate somebody.
Things are good. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like against our will to like not be doing as much, but in a way, it's kind of nice just to regroup in a way. One fun thing is like there's a lot more just jamming for just straight up fun sake these days, and I really like that. You just get in the basement with your guitars and I'll play some Guns N' Roses riffs or something, just having a good time with your pals. So, you know, having the reins pulled back isn't the worst when you make the best of it. And yeah, I'm really excited for all things Texas King coming up. So I don't want to say too much right now. I want to be promiscuous about it. So
I feel like we kind of already gave some of it away earlier. It's not
Thornley producing the record.
what was that?
Just kidding. I said, isn't Thornley producing the record?
Yeah. That's how rumors start, eh? Boom, just like that.
Just going through the chats real quick. Nominate Jeff Heischolt. He would kill it. He is the sauce guy. Yes, Strombo and Jeff. That's cute. Yes, Jeff. Get George. Blake is dying. Or Chris Gormley, the whiskey hunter. Actually, that'd be pretty funny too. And then Booby's Rule says, Blake, are you single? LeGiff. Alan's already cleaning up. Yeah, it's probably cleaning up.
I will nominate Chris Cadell, guitarist extraordinaire with Big Rec, Colin James, Sass Jordan. He would be a good time. If y'all don't know him, you should. He's a fun guy.
Great guitar player.
Fantastic. He's a fantastic guitar player. Thank you for being here. John Angus McDonald, how have you been? How have you been dealing with everything? And then name somebody who you would like to nominate. Yeah. This is the weird part because I don't really have questions. I'm just.
No, I think it's the same as everybody else has been saying. You know, it's just it's a change of pace. I miss the outlet of performing live. You know, that's been like one constant in my entire life, and this is the longest I've gone without doing it. So that's been an adjustment. But raising my two sons, you know, I've spent a lot of time away. So this has been a nice change to be home for dinner every night. Since everybody mentioned their dog, I'll mention my little Minpin Theo. He gets a lot more walks and attention than he ever did. So, you know, trying to make the most of it. And we have been, especially lately, just making a lot more music. And, you know, I think we'll plan to put something out next year. You know, we're about due. I think we were going to do it late this year in a parallel universe, but that didn't come to pass. So look for something from us next year. We just got to make it. It's sort of partially done, and then we'll hopefully hit the road whenever the road opens. So that's it. And I think, you know, in the spirit of nominating bandmates, you know, the only guy that didn't get mentioned is Jack Siprick. And, you know, Chris would be great, and you should get Chris, and Jeff would be great. You should get Jeff. Maybe Colin can nominate them. But Jack actually has a steel stomach, and like I've never seen him bow down. When he eats sushi, he eats the whole ball of wasabi in one go.
Oh,
you know?
So, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
So I've seen him do that, and he'll be crying and snotting out. You know, everything. It's not like he's no reaction, but he's willing to do it. You know, I think he's willing to do just about anything. So.
And he's the best arm wrestler. Going back to that story too.
And he is he's got the longest arms. So they always. He's got bass players' arms. So anyway, I nominate Jack Siprick. Hope you can bring him on.
Amazing. You did touch on a point, and I brought this up a couple episodes ago, to bands that have spent so much time on the road, who live on the road. In a way, the shutdown at the start was a little bit of a blessing because it was a forced pause where you could spend some time back with your family.
Yeah.
Do you still feel that way now? Or are you getting a little restless, but also still happy to deal with?
It was just something we weren't like emotionally equipped to deal with necessarily.
Right.
But, you know, also becoming school teachers and like having that as being like a full-time preoccupation became like, I think that part got a little bit old, and it's not necessarily great for them, you know,
sure.
to have their parents always in their face. So that got a little bit old. But I think things like my kids are now like one's in daycare, one's in school, and hopefully that continues. You know, hopefully we can keep the lid on it. You know, enough to keep certain things open. And you know, honestly, it feels like the new normal at this point. I think I went through phases. I went through like all the phases of grief, you know, when we first started canceling our whole summer, like 30 shows gone in the wind and all this kind of stuff, all these recording plans. And I think you go through the denial and the anger and all that kind of stuff. And then there's the acceptance that settles in. And I think that's just where we're at.
Oh, absolutely. It's just interesting to see every band or artist perspective of it, because some have never taken the time, I guess, so to speak, self-proclaimed anyways, time to just spend some time with family. They tour 380 days out of a 350-day year, where they never, you know, make the time to stay at home. So some people were, what's the good word for this? They were enjoying the pandemic. They were loving the fact that they couldn't tour. And that was kind of, I understood it, but it was weird to me at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, again, it was just like, it was a bit revelatory, I suppose. You know, there's things that were revealed to everybody that through a forced change, like what was kind of brought upon all of us. You know, it forces you to look at things through a new lens. And I don't think anybody was exempt from that, whether you worked at an office and no longer do, or whether you lived on the road and no longer do. We just had to we had to adjust. The whole world had to adjust. And I mean, if there's a silver lining to all this, is that something was learned from that we can all carry with us from now on, and hopefully carry something positive forward with ourselves, you know, as we move on.
Yeah, I'd love to see this positivity and the positive changes coming forward with the new normal, even though I actually hate that term so much. I really do.
Yeah. Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy time.
It's weird. But thank you for being here. Thank you for doing that. Saveria.
Thanks for raising the money for Music Counts and ARF. That's great.
Yeah. Thank you guys. And thank you guys in the chats. Saveria, before we have you and Colin talk still. Saveria, what do you have coming up? How have you been dealing with anything? Do you have anything coming up? Nominate a person?
Yeah, I've been working on an album. The name is Mosaic, and I'm super stoked for that. Hopefully next year that'll be out. So I've been working on that. It's been nice to be on a little bit of a break though. You know, I've been hanging with my family and my friends and getting out on my bike. I'm a bike fanatic, so it's been really nice, really good weather. So yeah, I've been doing that. Man, I'm afraid to talk. My stomach is going wild right now.
You're keeping your composure so well.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Thanks. But yeah, my stomach is on fire right now. This is no good. I would probably do it again, but it's I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
You're braver than me. I'm just gonna get my bandmates to come.
Yeah.
Am I nominating somebody too?
Yes, please.
Let's see. Jen Marino from Jen Marino and the Hearts. I think she would be awesome on here.
I've been talking to her, so yeah.
Nice.
She's coming up.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Thanks for having me. It's been awesome.
No, thank you. That's incredible.
Sorry. I'd like to point out one thing. I'm just sorry to interrupt.
No.
I have an Apple Watch that tracks my calories. I've burned 100 calories just eating wings.
Wow.
Wow. Wait.
New diet.
How does it know?
Sorry about that.
I don't know.
Yes.
Heart rate.
I'm just telling you that my body has been through a transformative 45 minutes.
Your heart is so high.
Probably goes on your blood. Yeah, your heart rate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's wild.
Crazy.
How many calories did you add though with the ice cream bars?
I think
it'll all even out.
Those evaporated the moment they hit my tongue. Nothing could survive.
Nothing could. All right. So sorry. Before we go on to Colin, our last guest of the evening, I'd love to see Colin nominate Josh Traeger.
I think he's been on.
Josh has been on.
Josh has been on. He was on too.
Yeah, Josh gave me all the tips I needed before I came on here.
Oh, excellent.
Biff Naked.
Oh,
she would fucking crush at it. She would crush at it.
That'd be great.
Hot sauce does actually help you lose weight. Somebody says.
Well, yeah,
that.
The capsaicin and the yeah, it would.
Don F14 says, night all, thank you for being troopers. You all rock. Good night, Don. Thank you so much. Colin McDonald.
Yeah.
I mean, JA talked a bunch about what you guys have going on as a band.
Yeah.
But how are things? And would you love to nominate somebody?
Yeah, things are good. Like Jananga said, we're just working every day, just not touring, doing lots of writing and making music and trying to stay the course. We've been having a lot of fun just doing live streams and stuff and just trying to stay positive, and realistic and carry on creating because that's a real gift. And we'd love to be out playing live. I mean, it's the whole point, right? You write all this stuff, but you want to play it for people. That's the end of the exchange, And but I've been having fun just playing live streams on my couch and stuff on Friday nights and doing some with the band. And then we've done a few drive-in shows, which were really, really cool. And it was just great to be in front of people again. It took a bit of getting used to, like after a song, you didn't hear cheering, you just heard horns honking. So that was a different thing, but I really enjoyed those. And we're actually going to be doing a couple of kind of social distance outdoor gigs this weekend, just as a trio in Burnstown. So that should be super fun. So that, and I'd like to nominate Donald Trump and just give him 8 of the last ones.
Yes, please. Good one.
8 of the last ones, because you know what, Donald, you're an asshole.
Gregory, you better get to work, man.
Oh, jeez.
I'm for that.
I'd love to see what shade of orange he turned.
And now people are ready. Don't talk politics. So I gotta do that.
Yeah, I noticed you took a second shot of tequila after the politics. You're Teflon.
I will talk politics all night, every night. I do it on all my other streams. I have no qualms about it. Fuck Donald Trump. We just need to give him eight shots of bleach.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Edie, do you guys post the list of hot sauces we ate after?
Yeah, I can do that.
Please do.
Nice. Yeah, I want to see. I think it was cool to kind of learn what all the Scovilles taste like.
I have a little pamphlet that I can send you.
LeGift says, but I'm very good with hot sauce. I'm the most experienced with hot sauce. No problems with hot sauce.
That's the biggest hot sauce collection of
in I think it's like a minor penalty for the last 4 years. You just got to come on here and eat the last one, whatever that was.
I know all the hottest sauces.
There is no hot sauce. Hot sauce is a myth. Fake news.
Democratic
fake hot sauce. I ate all the hot sauce. I didn't feel anything.
I feel great. I feel better than I had.
I'm immune to the hot sauce.
That was the absolute worst. That was the fucking worst. We all knew it was going to happen too. Anyways.
All right. Thank you.
People in the chats are ripping on him too, so that's fine.
Thank you guys so much.
Alan, Blake, Colin, John Angus, Saveria, Colin, thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody who tuned in, and especially to everybody who donated. You guys are incredible. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for doing this.
Nice to meet all you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for hosting this, Brandon. You did great.
Thanks, Brandon.
It's a little intensive, quote unquote, interviewing Alan Cross, I guess, for 20 seconds. But hey, we did it. So
very cool. All right.
Awesome.
It was an honor.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, it was an honor.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Take care.
See you soon.
Bye.
Be safe.